Hello, everyone, and welcome to a commentary of a short movie called Leo the Lion.
Oh.
A movie I had no idea existed until I came across a review for it not too long ago. And I didn't think it was commentary worthy at first because it's just a shit movie. I mean, it's going to be fun anyway, but the ending is something special, I think.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
From what I can gather, this was made in 2013, but nobody cared until the movie was recently put on Netflix or something.
As I'm sure Jova's going to tell us throughout the movie, this movie has a long history of development that I think dates back over a decade ago.
And yes, despite not being involved with Mondo TV, it's still partially made by Italian company.
partially, Tio. This was completely an Italian brainchild.
Actually, not what Wikipedia says. It's an Italian/American.
Well,
with Weinstein Company.
Here's the thing, Tio. All the Weinstein Company did, and yes, that Weinstein Company, folks, all they did was distribute the movie. That was it.
So they were the evil sods who decided to release this to the public.
Basically,
the question remains, why?
Basically,
we've dragged the intro on long enough.
Italy should just stop making animated films.
Hold on, let Jova say before we start.
So basically, folks, this was made by an Italian company called Do Just Film, and yes, the development for this started way back in, I'm gonna say the mid-90s. Development.
Oh, wow. More than a decade.
Yeah, this movie was supposed to come out around 2006, kinda did, but it's iffy. Then finally actually made its international debut in 2013.
Maybe they thought 2006 was a shit year enough.
Although I'm gonna say, though, even for 2006, this animation looks bad.
Even in general.
Really bad. Okay, so how do I sum this up? Basically, an Italian went, hey guys, you know that Lion King film, and you know that Shark Tale film? Why don't we make a rip-off fusion of the two?
Not just that, I also feel betrayed because here I thought that I was finally going to get the long-forgotten backstory of Leo the Lion from MGM, but no.
Hey, you know what I would have preferred? You know what I would have preferred?
Oh, go on. Sorry, go ahead. For those who don't know, you know that logo, the old MGM logo of a lion roaring? Well, that lion actually has a name, Leo the Lion. From all the way back in the 1940s when the logo was created.
That's not the only Leo the Lion that you might get mistaken with this. Believe it or not, while Google searching, I found out that Kimba the White Lion had a sequel anime called Leo the Lion.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people mistake with that. There's also a short film called Leo the Lion, King of the Jungle, made in 1994. And, of course, there's Leo the Lion, the British singer. And, oh my god, you could not have picked a more generic name for your movie.
Alright then.
Okay, let's get started.
Alright, everyone ready?
Yeah, start at the start of the Netflix. Just start on Netflix.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, click.
Brought to you by Netflix, the same people who are now producing the ability to have a Boss Baby sequel in the form of a TV animated show.
Netflix logo, Jova.
It's the Weinstein Company.
Wait. The Boss Baby 2 became a cartoon now?
Basically, Pedro, recently a Netflix exclusive, thank God, show called Boss Baby, something head of the office, is being made and will be released this year.
I know this voice actor. Who the?
Yes.
It's Matthew Mercer too.
No. That's not Matthew Mercer.
Oh, I thought Matthew Mercer was in this movie.
He is.
Oh my god.
Okay, problem number one.
Those terrible source filmmaker.
And here's problem number one. For as much flack as the Disney Lion King film gets with how it studies how animals actually work, that film remembered that there's only one male adult lion in the pride. Here there's at least 3 male lions in the pride.
Yeah, that's not.
Narrator, a lion who tries to be a vegetarian. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not even
gonna. A lion who tries to be a vegetarian dies.
Problem 2 are the models.
I'm sure he'll grow up to be a mighty lion.
I mean, look at him.
Ooh.
Or he'll be completely malnourished.
It reminds me of Transformers Beast Wars, but even that in comparison was godly. compared to this.
When the hell is Italy gonna find out that they suck at making animated films?
I don't know, Pedro. I keep telling people,
Have they made
but
one?
supposedly no one's listening.
Have they made one good animated film, like, ever? Well, okay. I guess there was Legend of the
Actually, a couple.
Okay. I will say this.
Director called Enzo Salò, who has made a couple of decent animated movies, but I don't know if they were exported.
I will say this. Legend of Titanic, that was a terrible movie, but the animation was some of the better I've seen from an Italian company. So anyway, Leo and his mother are hunting a zebra.
Teachings and shit.
So who voices Leo?
According to IMDb, Daniel Emmerman.
It's probably a child actor.
So who does Matthew Mercer play?
You'll see. Oh, by the way, his mother now falls into a waterfall after trying to get a zebra. Oops.
Mother of the Year, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, even though like the designs look like far worse in comparison, they look like they were kind of going for the Ice Age style of
Oh,
lion.
God.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's
And
telling him to
tigers.
find the heart of the jungle, and...
She's
Ow.
dead.
Hold on. Oh, I guess she's dead. Oh, wait!
So we
I
gotta
think she's
find the
still
heart of the
alive!
jungle.
Let me guess. What
What?
the fuck?
That's a tear.
Oh,
Tear view.
okay. Now listen up, folks. This is where it gets really stupid. Not too long in.
Okay,
Anytime
then.
now?
So I'm guessing we skipped to a few years later.
Yep.
And then he died of dehydration.
Exactly.
So not only this lion should die from starvation, but also from dehydration.
So yeah, the entire concept of the movie is now should now be completely moot.
What happened?
Someone actually wrote. Some Italian sod actually wrote on a sheet of paper a lion that is vegetarian and doesn't drink water, and there was no signal in his brain that told him maybe there's something wrong here.
Like there were two writers for this shit.
Yeah. Well, then the other writer should have slapped the other writer in the fucking face.
So, guys, stop me if you heard this before. Animal who is different from all other animals in this species and is mocked constantly for it. Oh, just sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, by the way, spoilers, Leo will grow to be old.
Not just that, the Rankin Bass stop motion had better animation than this.
Also, with narrations like this,
Oh, God,
movies
guys,
usually leave it until the end of the movie to reveal who the narrator is or something. Like,
Yeah. Well, the thing
wait.
is, sorry.
And here's our narrator, Uncle
Uh.
Lope. That's right, the narrator is an anteater. So we also know, you know what, never mind, I don't really care.
Okay. Well, that's the thing, though, too. I think Brad John's the one who put it best. The fact is that when it comes to cheap 2D animation or cheap stop-motion animation, it has the advantages of never looking like Uncanny Valley like cheap 3D animation does. That's the thing with cheap 3D animation. It will always look worse than other cheap animation
Oh
styles.
my, so Uncle Lope is voiced by John Kaigan.
Let me check what he did. By the way, Joe, a reminder, what was called the anteater? Which is the narrator, apparently.
Uncle Lope, get it?
Oh, okay.
Uncle
John
Lope, Antelope. Oh, by the way, Mighty Lion, my arse. Like, seriously, Leo is emancipated.
What?
Right.
Oh, by the way, flashback to literally what we saw seconds ago.
Because
Yeah.
we need to pad the time.
Oh, by the way, here's
What's
an
our-
annoying
what's our-
thing.
what's
They
our
intend.
budget was like?
By the way,
We gotta hit that feature length somehow.
oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, guys, that your video is not lagging there. They intentionally slow down the movie while having a choppy frame rate just to pad the movie
course.
out.
Oh, apparently this guy, John Kagan, was a a regular in regular show.
This was one of his
Barely
last
fe-
roles before he
barely
died.
Feature length. I mean, barely feature length. It's shorter than Jonah Hex.
This is one of John Kaigan's last roles before he died. By the way, this guy was also in Metal Gear Solid 2.
So
Oh,
much
shit,
like
it's Holy shit, you're right. He voiced, well, I can't say because it's a spoiler, but he voiced that character.
He also was in Toy Story 3 and in this.
So much like Dennis
Oh,
Hopper.
by the way, Leo, the guy who's afraid of water, is now looking into water for his reflection.
Wait, what?
Of course.
What was that about a fear of water, Shiroi?
Not just that, but
Hey, why are you asking me? I didn't write this.
not just that, but the pacing in this movie is so atrocious. Like we're just in the span of 7 minutes, we went from him as a somewhat of a baby to somewhat of a teenager to now an adult. Like, and we barely even got any time to get to know the character.
Well, here's a new character. Oh, by the way, John Kaigan was also in Fantastic Four, the 2015 movie.
Van Forstic?
Yes, he was in Van Forstic as well.
Well, what was he doing?
And Leo died because the elephant, of course, is too heavy and no.
Because he's malnourished, you know, that obviously instantly kills him.
Also, get it, it's an elephant, it's an Indian elephant because it has that Indian mark on her forehead. Genius.
What the? Why is the elephant
moaning? Close your eyes and... Okay, try watching that scene while closing your eyes and notice what this may sound like.
Also, they reminded that the director of this thing, Mario Cambi, the only one other thing, and it was like a documentary on some protests in 2002 in my country, where I don't know about.
And somehow he decided this gives me enough experience to direct an animated masterpiece.
Oh, God! Here we go.
Wait.
This is backstory.
We're getting the backstory of the. What about developing the fucking protagonist? Why are we developing this character that doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything?
You'll see. Pink or blue?
Why not? These names are worse than ones that Ace Attorney gets. I mean, why not just go all the way?
Are we seriously?
What are you okay?
Why not just go? Why not just go all the way and have like? I mean, what next? We're gonna have
helicopter suddenly?
We're gonna have a.
What? Let me guess. The husband gets killed.
Nope. Actually, no. Believe it or not. Oh, okay.
I'm guessing it's a hunter.
Yeah.
Poachers. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
So it is like now a commentary about the men are evil because they're hunting.
You wish, Gio. You wish. It's actually more. It's more stupid than that.
Of course it is.
Hey guys, look, it's our evil enemy, Hell.
Wait, now we're in the first-person shooter?
Oh, that reminds me, guys. The elephant's name is Eli Font.
We know we got that.
Ace Attorney gets better name puns.
Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, Tio,
the new Call of Duty really looks terrible.
And that was
realistic elephant. Go ahead, Jova.
And by the way, just to let you know, Tio, these names, they're from the original Italian script. Like, there's actually a famous thing
well, Joe, it doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
So wait, you lied to me, Joe, but the husband did get killed. He was shot.
Hold on. No, Pedro. They just said in the subtitles that he got taken to a zoo.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Maybe if the movie slowed down for a bit so I could actually absorb what's going on.
We're only 10 minutes in and anyway.
Okay, I will say the subtitles will help here, because you're going to need them. By the way, Uncle Lope, he saw what really happened. It turned out the king was... This is Matthew Mercer.
Why, Matt?
So,
you have such a brilliant career. Why?
So, okay.
Teo, you're forgetting that he was also in Fairfin Seraph shortly after this movie.
Okay.
I guess the Beals were really...
How no? Jova needs to explain this.
So, okay, Uncle Lope actually witnessed what happened. Basically, it turns out Maximus Elefante somehow worked with the humans. No, I'm not kidding. He actually worked with the humans to help get Eli Font, who is one of the rare white elephants. Yes, he's a rare white elephant, even though the animation shows him more gray, but whatever. I'm just nitpicking at this point. Maximus Elefante worked with the humans, sold out Eli Font, knocked him out with his hose, and then Eli Font got taken away to a zoo.
I have several questions.
Yeah, are we seriously witnessing a scene of a mother elephant lactating her children?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, this is disgusting.
This was for kids, by the way.
Oh, it gets worse.
But of course it gets worse.
Java.
because-
So
Java,
I'm
make
just
sure
going
it's
to.
bad enough.
So Tio, I'm just going to go back to my first question to keep my sanity here. What is up with Italy suggesting that animals can work
You
with
know-
humans?
Oh,
Like,
and now he's suddenly
you-
scared of
you-
water again, by the way.
You know, Java, I should probably reserve this phrase for the end of the movie because apparently things are going to get worse. But I can tell you, can you please somehow tell to the White House that Italy suddenly discovered oil so we can get invaded? Like, the country, please. So
wow.
we can prevent this shit to
Don't get many
happen.
ideas.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, Teo, does Italy hate animals and think that they're evil?
Like-
Because
I
you're-
don't know.
Seriously. First in Titanic, we have the sharks working with the evil wearer. Now here we have an elephant working with hunters and not getting hunted himself.
I don't.
Let me check some
Oh.
of these I've heard. Oh my god, one of the crocodiles was by Grant George. Holy shit.
Oh, hi, Maximus. Okay, so I have a bit of a fun fact for you. Matthew Mercer was asked by a fan. Okay, basically, a fan asked him, "Hey, Matthew Mercer, who did you prefer playing?" This was in 2013, so basically, McCree or Maximus Alfonte. That's right, the same year he did this role, he was playing McCree in Overwatch.
For Overwatch.
Matthew Mercer had this to say: "One was a joy, the other a paycheck."
Oh,
Oh,
I
I-
wonder.
But
Well,
guys,
that's what it is.
But guys, it gets even better. In case that was too cryptic for you, he then later had this to post, and well, basically Matthew Mercer went on a tirade that said, "Oh dear God, Netflix." No, he literally said the words "Dear God, Netflix" and kinda broke down crying, it's to be assumed. So this movie
That
officially
really got
broke
my
him.
noggin jogging.
So this movie pretty much broke Matthew Mercer, guys.
I don't
Java,
blame you.
do
Seriously.
me.
Who didn't this movie break?
Okay, Jova, I'm gonna have to ask you to explain something to me.
Yes.
What is the plot of this movie? Because I cannot for the life of me grasp what exactly this movie's
He
plot
has-
Well,
is.
it was
Is it
okay.
about the
a
elephants?
vegetarian lion,
Oh,
but now
okay,
he's stepped up
okay,
in
okay,
some
okay,
elephants.
Let's find
okay.
the heart of the jungle.
Okay. I'm going to list off to you the number of plots. First of all, Leo is a vegetarian lion. He has to find acceptance somehow. 2. Leo was told by his mother, who is now dead, to find the heart of the jungle, whatever that is. 3. Leo has now befriended this elephant who I guess is the queen. Yeah, we're doing Lion King, but instead it's with elephants, whatever.
Of course.
And Leo has to try and take care of these two little elephants. Oh, and by the way, Maximus is trying to also get, I forget what's her name, to marry him so he can be king. And, oh yeah, there's another few subplots coming up yet.
Because okay, so this is like the second Chipmunks movie. It
Oh.
has so many subplots that it doesn't know what to do in priority.
Oh, but it gets even better. Wait till you hear the voices of the two kids. Ew. Yeah. They got Debbie Derryberry.
Wait,
who?
Jimmy Neutron, Coco Bandicoot, all those great rules.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
So yeah, they got Debbie freaking Derryberry. She doesn't talk about the film.
Oh, I wonder why.
It's like she was begging to voice. I can imagine the thought process. Oh my god. Please, Crash Bandicoot, come back. I want to voice Coco again. I don't even care if I have to re-voice
It's
lines
so-
from the first 3 games. That
Oh,
I
It's
weren't
also
in
so
the-
weird because I've never heard of this movie before it actually went on Netflix, so...
Oh,
Like,
you'd be
I mean, it should, that's the thing. A lot of these Italian bad animated movies, Italy doesn't know jack shit about until they get acknowledged in America. So what the fuck happens with this marketing?
I think they may have also gotten Laura Bailey for this movie somewhere.
No,
Oh,
please.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, I
Why,
think
sure. Why not? Let's
Wait,
let's throw
are
in,
you serious?
let's throw in Troy Baker while we're at it.
The only Bailey I'm seeing listed on IMDb is Bailey Gambertoglio. Unless,
by the way-
credited because she doesn't want to be in this piece of shit.
Oh, by the way, the elephants are calling Leo Daddy. Yep, they imprinted onto him.
Really?
Great, because I haven't had enough of that with another movie that came out
Oh
around
my
this
god,
time.
we're not even 1/3 into it. This is one of those movies. The ones that are supposedly on the paper, like.
Oh,
relatively
wow,
short,
those fire
but you
effects.
feel every single second.
I want you guys to remember, Italy fought. This animation looked up to par in 2013. I know that this
Okay,
may have gotten
I
released in
understand
2006, but this was when the rest of the world got to see this in 2013.
Well, this
Alright,
movie was
I
in
understand
development
that
hell.
Yes,
so-
please.
I understand that not every CG animated movie can look like a Pixar film, but you know, I mean, you have to work within your budget. This didn't. This looks like it didn't. It tried to be all
What they should have done is they should have done 2D animation in this case because that's much cheaper.
Jova,
honest-
private message for you about something that just happened.
Honestly,
goody.
Pedro, in case this shouldn't have been, again, we shouldn't have been made in the first place. This is clearly a waste of money and effort.
Well, true, but
Little
that's the most.
what it will be.
Theo, that's the most obvious answer. I'm talking about in terms of if they had. I mean, they might as well just try to work around their own budget at least.
Honestly, I have no idea if 2D animation was even in their foresight. Oh, that's right. This was back when 3D animation was all the rage. And
Well,
Okay,
I'm gonna have to disagree
hold
with you there,
on.
Jova.
Let me finish. I'm not talking about 2013. I'm talking about when this movie was way back in like
you're right,
the
you told me
90s to the
2000.
early 2000s.
So this probably started around when Shrek became, the next big
Actually,
thing.
this started before Shrek.
Well,
So-
still though, Jova, here's the thing: the whole CGI over like the whole overboard of CGI stuff and practically none of 2D stuff happened mostly in America. Europe still has plenty of 2D animated films.
Pedro, trust me. Europe also got in on the CGI 3D animation craze.
Well,
at
yeah,
some
of
point.
course, but we still have plenty of studios out there making animated films in
French
Europe
is
here.
making
Well,
still
so-
to this day a 2D anime ripoff called Wakfu. And I
I mean,
understand
look at Tom Moore, for example, the Miyazaki of Britain.
Well, Pedro, that kind of goes like everywhere. It's just Dujas Films was not one of the film companies that got the memo.
Of course.
Who even are Dujas Film?
No, I don't know, Jove. Apparently, it's a company that has like only a couple of like only 2 or 3 movies listed under it or something.
So now our new plot is to find the heart of the. Wait, are we there yet?
what,
No,
plot-
we're not there
what number plot are we on now?
We are now into the
We're
next
going back
plot.
to the heart of the jungle.
Leo has to now try and be a father figure and get all these kids to proper places.
Could you imagine trying to advertise this film based on the plot?
Wait,
Leo,
oh my god, the
lion,
line.
lost his mother.
The line coming up, I think.
Okay.
Oh, the animation like there.
Kabuki.
Wait for it.
Wait, what?
Leo has to go out the jungle, and then he has to look after
No,
kids, and then he has to do
No,
this
you
and
are
that.
not a family. You're just about
So
a
that's
random-
it? He just has to say like,
Wow,
oh, okay.
Nanu joined the party. Da, 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 da.
Although surprisingly, No Kuni 2 also has a join the party jingle, but anyway.
Oh, goody! New plotline coming up.
All right.
Of course, man.
Man.
Hi, Matthew Mercer.
It's like what he's
Okay.
saying, thinking Perry Spencer F. I wish Meki will storm around and kill everyone with his ultimate.
So,
It's high noon.
so tell me,
Go ahead,
Matthew
Joe.
Mercer, did you get that paycheck at high noon?
I hope so. Like, I really hope at least he got something positive out of this.
Okay. Despite the fact that the film did break him off camera, at least he's giving it his all.
You know, Joe, in hindsight, the Tom and Jerry movie actually was right. The money is such a beautiful word sometimes.
Yeah.
I like that though. It's just that
So-
yeah, you can be worried about your missing children or whatever, but what about me? What about my feelings?
So, let's see. So, Savannah
Yeah.
here has promised Maximus that if he finds her kids and brings them back to her, she'll marry him and he'll be king.
So now the movie's trying to be Balto, kind of like.
Wait, I think the line's coming up. Or did
hard
it
to
already
tell.
come? Oh, right.
I don't
Whatever.
know.
I just Also, why the hell do the elephant babies
Yes,
ever
you haven't even
get
started
united
trying to find it, and now you're
So
just
now
giving
Leo's
up.
about to give up.
already?
Of.
Huh?
Also, his teeth left his mouth for a second.
Yep, he has fake teeth. How do?
Because
Oh, I thought that was an animation error.
Nope, that's fake teeth. It's
Because
still
it's
stupid.
funny, I guess.
I'm sure there were
Hopscotch.
musical numbers in this.
Because we all know.
yeah.
That all was pathetic.
Because we
Yeah,
all know,
yeah.
guys, the perfect place to look for the heart of the jungle is in the middle of the desert.
No.
You were in a jungle earlier.
Apparently, the heart of the jungle is in a desert.
And now Snake.
Oh, goody! A villain song.
No, I'm losing
Oh,
the
no, T. You should actually listen here. Not only did your country make it, but, just pay attention to the visuals and you'll see a little something similar.
Oh my god.
Well, at least Mercer can sing.
Well, yeah, at least there's that. It's just you put it in the wrong fucking way.
Wow.
The song's terrible.
Yeah, thank you. That shot from the elephant's
Oh, God.
crotch was totally.
Did Larry Kazanov
What?
direct this?
By the way, this...
Why?
Oh. You can't even rhyme! Why does that monkey have a hat?
And also, it's a Jamaican ad. Are you implying the monkey is a stoner or something?
Not just that, like, what
Tio, I'll just let you wait and see.
Of course.
Also, you know, it's really bad when a villain says that they're evil to themselves. Just saying.
Well, Jova, usually,
depends.
Even in bad movies, if the villain is enjoyable enough, that shit can be allowed to be forgiven.
Oh,
But this
goody,
thing-
here we go. You won't get a sniff without me!
now chess, because
Chess? He's not even playing chess, he's just tossing everything around.
This reminds me of that weird TV series about the Jungle Book where there was an Indian villain that was playing chess the whole time.
question: if you're not going to actually
And
do
here
anything,
we go.
Wow, talk
Great,
about
that
talk
will
about
soon
rip
be
off.
like, wow!
They're not
Wow!
even trying to hide.
How
And that
do
scene
you...
in
Yeah,
my-
the lion, and there's a song in it called "Be Prepared," and now he got. Ugh.
How
You know what?
did Disney... You know what? My guess is that Disney actually saw this and thought, you know, let's leave them in constant fear that we're gonna sue. But we're not going to because... Wow. I mean...
They aren't even trying. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I know your name's Maximus, mate. You told us like 50 times.
Mate. Also, how much you're gonna torture that poor snake?
not just that, but can I ask something like, if you were not going to actually do anything chess related, why did you even bother to put in a chess?
Because life is a game. Ah!
That's it.
Uh,
You could have done so many things there. You could have had like some of the pieces be the opponents that the villain wants to defeat. You know.
That's actually a good point, Pedro.
But of course not. That
Oh,
would
by the way,
that would require
guys.
that would require
a
Mario
juggler.
That would require Mario Combi to have a brain.
Hey guys, ready for a new character?
well, of course, our family is growing by
Oh,
each
man.
day.
Strange.
Here's a movie. Here's an idea. Develop the characters that you already have before introducing more in. Introducing a shit ton of characters without developing the previous ones is not good. Just
Also,
ask Compile
what
Heart.
What kind of human just left his jeep in the middle of a desert?
I don't know.
Like, is there a subtext when you don't know? He's like a post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, they
future.
really
Oh.
want you to acknowledge that pun, don't they?
Oh, by
Oh.
the way, I want you to
Another
remember.
song.
By the way, remember the music of this song because I kid you not.
You know, Jova, it's cathartic because yesterday I just was in the Motoback stream, which was broadcasting again the cartoon of Donkey Kong Country, which has a lot of problem similar to this one. Very bad 3D animation and a song every 5 minutes.
I love how the cheetah just nearly ate the monkey. Like, the movie's admitting, yeah, maybe it's not a good idea to have this mix of animals banding together and expect them not to eat everyone. And how the hell does that snake have a popsicle?
Why?
But don't you see, Jova? Leo is a vegetarian lion.
Believe it or not, guys, there's actually a song that has this exact same music and melody, just different lyrics pasted onto it. Yeah, public domain music. Ain't that good?
So, well, I wish I was watching instead of Neil Breen movie. I mean, those are entertaining and less painful to look at. Oh, 2001 reference, of course. Congratulations, Pedro. Now even your favorite movie has been desecrated with this.
Wait, that was a 2000.
Well, the thing is, too, I'm used to it.
Oh.
Remember, the Yogi
There's
Bear.
a scene in the beginning, Jova, where two monkeys are clubbing each other with bones.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
that's-
representation of the instincts of mankind.
Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot to mention. The elephant babies are conjoined twins by the tail.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. I was asking before. Why do they have their tails stitched together?
Because
See,
they're
the thing is,
conjoined
too,
twins.
See, the thing is, too, there's been so many movies, especially animated movies, that have done that shitty onesie, that at this point I'm just going with it. Because I mean, the Yogi Bear movie did that as well. Like,
True.
it's just such stupid references that don't actually understand the context. I think well, just watch Recess. The Recess episode is a parody of that movie that actually understands the movie instead of just throwing in random imagery from the movie without any context.
Ugh.
I know it won't be easy. It's going to be
I
a strain on my
know.
eyes and ears. Oh, wait, you're
Like,
talking about the characters.
We're not even halfway through.
Oh,
We're like a
boy.
third of the way through.
Hey, this looks a lot like that valley scene from Lion King, don't it, Shiroi? Shiroi?
Actually, I'm a bit more reminded. This
Shiroi.
particular.
Dinosaur, maybe.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
that's
no.
right.
Actually, since Joe brought up Lion King, I'm at this particular background with the waterfall and the thing reminds me a bit more of Lion King 2. Because remember, because that's how Zero died.
Oh, yeah, that's
she-
right.
It reminds me a bit more of Lion King 2, actually.
You still there, Shiroi?
I guess she died. I
Because of
mean,
the movie.
Dang.
No. She was near a cup of tea, but a cup of tea is made out
oh
of
my
water.
God!
And,
Italy killed Shiroi. You bastards!
Hello?
Oh, there you
I
are.
can hear you.
I wasn't muted at all. I was talking the whole time.
Well, we didn't hear any of that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Whatever. Bridge scene up.
Of course. Okay.
Anyway, I don't know if you
So-
actually heard me, but about the musical numbers.
Yeah.
What did you say about him?
No,
Go
it's
ahead.
just that I thought they'd be more spread out than this, but unfortunately for Dweebs, it looks like they're all being thrown at us at once. So,
Also,
I don't know.
also,
I don't know. I don't even know what's worse.
Also, sorry.
I don't know what's worse. Being spread out means that that means that they're all over the place. But being, and coming one after the other means they're at least out of the way. But then I guess this whole movie's absolutely full of them anyway.
I think considering pacing, the latter's the worst. So...
Also, ain't it convenient? Leo is just afraid of water, not of heights that his mother fell from, not of, cliffs that his mother fell from,
My
but
Also,
no.
I think the
Just
movie's
water.
frame rating is dropping.
Also, remember, I'm pretty sure his mother died from getting hit by
The
a rock.
computers used to render the movie were computers
They're
from the
lagging.
90s using Windows 98. So
Film's lagging.
Honestly, Pedro,
wish I
that's
was
an
playing
insult to
Battle
Windows
Zone
98.
instead.
Windows 98 could run better-looking King's Quest games than this.
Yeah.
King's Quest 8 would like to have a word with you, Joe.
Well, King's Quest
True.
7 was better looking.
Well,
Well-
seven sprite based. Eight is a better comparison since it was.
Oh,
and
no.
Leo died.
Nope.
Yay. Oh, convenient tree.
Hang on, if his mom died that way, how come he doesn't die that way?
Because he's a special snowflake.
Also, guys, ain't he a mighty lion again?
Yeah. Clearly the leader of this group.
He's not your daddy.
This is so wrong.
And Leo died. The end. All right, we're done.
Oh god, it's lagging again.
They're literally
Why,
slowing
Moby?
it down so
Why?
that they can pad out the film.
Oh, and bye. I guess we're abandoning him. Okay.
We're not gonna
Bye.
even try. We're just gonna leave him there.
What?
Because
That's not at all a good idea.
I guess
dude.
he's gonna break in the middle.
Ha, get it? White meat. Because he's a white elephant.
Whoa.
Fuck you.
Also, crocodiles, not for nothing, but weren't you just fawning over the lion down there?
Also, that's actually a good point to be remarked also with what before. We're supposed to be in Africa. Where were white elephants? We are supposed to be in India.
I guess
Like-
Italy didn't do their research?
It's simple biology, guys. There's the man who was... Are we actually going to see a human being in this movie or not?
We technically did already. We saw a human shoot at them. And
Yeah, we
now
only
have
see
another
See their
shot.
faces.
Oh!
So I think he just shot him a new asshole.
Also, Jova, when it comes...
Wait, the villain gets impeded by mankind instead of...
Ironic, because he worked with mankind to sell out AI bombs.
I don't know what.
Yes, indeed. Trust the evil-sounding white
Also, Jova,
elephant.
as for the whole Italy didn't do it, the research thing, let's not forget that they made a movie where in the Titanic thing, everybody came out okay, just fine and peachy.
And a
With
giant
whale.
octopus was seen in New York City and was never reported.
Oh my god.
What next? Dragons.
Oh,
flying
for
through
God's
London.
sakes, an elephant graveyard. Sure, why not?
Not just that, I got a lot of the subtitles indicated the word lost with a capital L because references.
Did they just watch The Lion King and then put them out of order thinking no one would notice?
Like I said, Dwips, let's fuse The Lion King and Shark Tale. Only
Oh, boy,
worse.
what a combination.
Yeah.
Shark Tale was terrible, but I'll give it at least it looked better than this visual-wise. I mean,
And I at least had some laughs out of it.
Nothing else.
Wow.
Well, if nothing else, DreamWorks has more stamps.
Okay, guys, I want you to...
How convenient
Okay.
it landed in front of the cave that will allow
Okay,
you to-
guys,
Standard there,
I want you to
know.
remember this. Those two crocodiles who were hungry somehow let the elephant go out of their sight, although admittedly he did make it across, yet they fell asleep, completely letting their other possible meal get scot-free away.
Also, you can
course.
see Leo's ribcage.
Oh, look, now
Yeah.
he's actually afraid of water again.
It's
Wait,
inconsistent.
it makes sense. He can't, since he's a vegetarian and there's not a whole lot of veg around, he's that hungry.
It's weird, though. The movie tries to suggest that him being a vegetarian is a good thing when we see what being a vegetarian does to a lion, they even admit it. Like, why even the point? Like, why vegetarian for a lion? Maybe think of something else?
Guru.
Voiced by
Yeah.
that was also one of my
Galindo.
Wait,
that was also one of my problems with. I'm sorry, you were saying something, Jova?
Also, she's annoying.
get it? Ironic, guys. The turtle talks fast.
Oh, she's been a standard in Dora the Explorer.
I can
Who's the voice
understand the
actress?
joke, but it's not funny.
Eileen Galindo.
I feel like I've heard
Anyway,
that.
like I was saying, that's also another problem that I had with that montage in the middle of the Lion King movie. I cannot for the life of me believe that a lion was able to grow into adult age by eating only bugs. That's just stupid.
At the very least, it was meat, but yeah, I admit that was a little silly. Here, it's even worse, because, at least with The Lion King, they weren't, with The Lion King, they took artistic liberties. Here, they admit that a lion will become skinny here because he's...
Yeah, I guess.
Look at him! Like, it's kind of stupid if you go that far and admit that your plot is dumb, yet still go through with it without any sense of self-awareness.
Like Teo says, pointing out your own problems doesn't make them go away.
Exactly.
Not just that, all these voice actors who actually had some kind of careers went to do this.
Teo, those bills aren't gonna pay themselves.
I know, but you need to put a line in the fucking sand.
There's
man.
always Patreon, guys. Come
I honestly have to wonder if the way Netflix and the Weinstein Company go is that you come in with a blindfold before even knowing exactly what kind of movie you're gonna do. Like,
You see, Teo, since you keep asking about the possibility of Troy Baker one day saying about what it was like to voice Snow, maybe that's exactly why he won't do it, because he doesn't want to risk becoming voice acting casting poison, so that he'll have to resort to doing movies like these.
I would not be surprised if the actors were led blindfolded into a recording booth. They just signed up because they need money.
We want milk.
Also,
Oh, great, the hyenas as well.
Oh,
sure, why
you
not?
think they're ripping off the hyenas'
And
likeness? Wait till
vultures.
you hear the sound of their voices.
Oh, so they're gonna have them be voiced by Whoopi Goldberg and who was the other guy?
They're doing a Cheech and Chong ripoff.
Well, yeah, obviously, but
What I mean is you remember how Cheech from Cheech and Chong voiced one of the hyenas in the movie? Basically, every hyena now has a sound-alike. A terrible sound-alike. Basically, a Mexican stereotype.
so I'm guessing that's Ed. So I'm guessing that's the Ed ripoff, the one that was earlier. In the
No. Bonsai was the one voiced by Cheech. Ed was...
No, I know that, but I mean, there was one that was looking like he was nuts, so I'm assuming that was supposed to be the Ed ripoff.
I guess. No, if anything, wisdom is a paradox going off of the jewel knowledge.
Jesus. So, what, he's trying to take the vultures and the hyenas to fight each other?
Yep.
Yeah.
Provoking them, yeah.
Please tell me that the hyenas all jump on top of Leo and eat him, like happened to Scar.
You wish.
Sorry, Pedro. We got like half a movie left.
Like one of the few scenes that I lived like about Lion King. I should don't rip off that one.
Bonk.
Okay.
The movie keeps lagging.
No, it's not even
Because
just
of all
that.
those
This
particles.
fighting scene is terribly edited. I cannot for the life of me follow it.
Also, the punching sound effects.
Yeah. It's like
I
it's
just
the
sound
most-
effect for pointing.
It's the most stalk of it you can imagine. Oh my god. Yay, the monkey gets away, finally. Oh, of course, and now the jaguar will save the
So-
monkey, so the story arc of friendship will be complete.
Yeah, get it? The jaguar was originally trying to eat the monkey, but now
you
they're
know-
friends, apparently.
You know what? No, I give up. I'm too sober for this shit.
No, Tia, you are not getting drunk off of this.
Tio, you're so far, mate.
Actually, I have to wonder, maybe the song
Not
is
to mention,
good.
we're halfway by this point.
He's already burped, and also once he gets back, I'm gonna burp for my second bottle of cider.
Oh, God,
Shiroi,
you're
I'm
drinking
blaming
too,
you for
Shiroi?
this.
Wow. Oh, God, let's slow down. Like, my God. They literally... Oh, wow! They reused footage. There. And there. Hello?
And there.
And now we're back in the Elfin Graveyard, and okay!
Okay.
Guess what,
Okay.
guys? Maximus Alfonte is now about to get high because of that dart that got hit into his butt. And now he's in the Elfin Graveyard.
Don't worry,
Oh,
guys.
my head is spinning.
Don't worry, guys. In this case, it's just beer, like it was
Okay.
for a pass-through.
You don't need the vodka for this.
No, that's special, Shiroi.
Basically, Maximus is now literally getting high. Like, he mentions the symptoms and everything.
How fitting.
I wonder if he was. Yeah, this is him. His inner monologue at the studio.
Also, what was up with them using that guitar I usually hear whenever somebody's doing an Italian piece?
I don't know.
So how
Oh,
many times-
remember this line. So he's sorry
Now
he
we're in
bet-
the elephant graveyard.
Now he
Okay.
actually seems to have regrets for betraying the king. Now, remember that because we never hear anything about that ever again.
Of course.
That
we
was
don't.
literally a
Why
big
we
lipped
should- Why
alligator.
should we?
It's a shame we didn't get to see his acid trip in
What?
full form, though.
Why do I get the feeling that was Matthew Mercer just breaking?
That would require visual creativity, Shiroi.
So
What?
I'm sorry, like a lot of stuff, like you think is gonna happen to the heroes, like the acid trip or being impeded by humans. Now he's actually instead to the villain.
You
Like, the villain is
know,
far more pathetic with this group.
how much you want to bet that all of these scenes were Matthew Mercer just breaking down in the recording studio and they decide to put that into the movie somehow or dub it into the movie?
I wouldn't blame him. Like, seriously.
Like, seriously, there's no speculation about it. He did break down if Twitter's anything to go by.
Just like Food Fight supposedly broke down Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he kept having to redo some of his lines, so.
Yeah, that's a textbook definition of insanity.
Yeah.
Please, more sooner than ever before, because guys, like, this movie is way too long already.
And now, you know what? Why don't we just rip off Jungle Book, why don't we? With a song for the elephants while marching on.
Of course we need one.
Why?
Well, if it's
It's
the
not
elephants
even-
marching, it's more like a Jungle Book rip-off than
Yeah,
a
That's
that's
exactly what I
Java
said.
What's the thing? It's like strutting instead.
Why a country music?
I don't know. Oh God.
Pedro, did Portugal smuggle Italy some hidden things? You know what I mean, some inspiration juice.
Usually we don't take inspiration juice.
Java, Venice was the one that was reaching China, so eventual opium came from there. I wish I had some.
Guess what, guys? The last 30 minutes have been a waste of our time. The antelope doesn't
Of
remember
course.
where it is.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
really?
How do you even
Brilliant.
know what deodorant is?
Someone actually wrote that line
I got
and did
paid
not
for
get
it.
slapped for it.
How do
Like-
you... Okay. You know what? This is making Alpha and Omega look smart by comparison.
Well, can you tell me something about the Eclipse? Because again, I know nothing, but it seems
They
you really
smell
don't like
your scent.
those movies.
Okay, so, reminder, this was distributed by the Weinstein Company. Let me break down the scene for you. These two are going to corner a zebra and force her to give up her milk. While pinning her down, you probably think
shit.
I'm kidding. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Do we really need like a live commentary of it?
Okay.
Silence fell over the group.
I would like. Oh, well, of course we need probably to see it full detail. Like, yeah, that's not threatening the slightest. Holy shit! Hide your kids.
I can definitely see why the Weinstein Company thought that there was profit here.
Like, no shame whatsoever.
Why didn't you just tell her that? Why the whole pinning down an incredibly uncomfortable scene and oh my god, she's giving them her milk?
Thank you. I totally needed that image in my mind.
Oh, what image is your mind? It's right there for all of us to see.
What's this movie?
And look, they even animated her nipples in.
Can someone?
I-
Okay. This is part of a strategic planning too. What you're gonna do is you're gonna gather up all the Italians that are worth saving, and get them out of there, and then we're gonna bomb the entire country out of existence. And there you go.
Yes, please.
Well, hey guys, at least the zebra kid story arc is now complete.
I don't fucking care. Save me from this movie.
So wait, that's it. The zebra's out of the movie.
No, the zebras will be back. It's just his
Of
arc
course,
is
it's gonna
complete.
be like you guys gonna be like the climax battle at the end of everyone.
Oh
doing
wait, that's right, guys. It's time for a story scripted storm.
I have a question, by the
Is
way.
this Mad Max like with the sandstorm coming out of nowhere?
I have a question, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
If this is this is supposed to take place in the African jungle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and for the most part, there doesn't seem to be any humans nearby
Yeah.
where these animals live. So,
Uh-huh.
who exactly and how painted that Indian mark on that elephant's forehead?
Oh my god, I just realized it makes no sense she has
That's what I mentioned. Like, I guess the obvious wrapping is because she's an Indian elephant, so she has that mark that's on the forehead of Indian woman. But
this is exactly what I. Sorry, this is exactly what I.
We shouldn't be in Africa because we're Indian elephants.
Exactly. This is exactly what I'm always talking about. I probably wouldn't have noticed this if the movie actually had something else going for it. But since I'm bored out of my or annoyed, it's much easier for me to notice these things.
And there you go, guys. The zebra now told Maximus where Leo's headed.
Really?
Oh, nice.
We have to take cover again. For like the third time.
Does this mean we're gonna have?
Oh, guys, he's scared of water rain.
Wait,
No.
I thought he. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Remember,
he's
scared of water.
Right, well,
I don't blame you for
yeah,
forgetting,
nothing,
Pedro.
isn't
The
it?
movie itself forgot.
Rainbow. Sure, why not?
Double rainbow. What do they
God, this scene.
What?
Let me guess. A gnome with a pot of gold.
JRPG now.
Okay, you thought the magical moonbeam tears in Legend of Titanic were bad? Wait till you see what's coming up.
Let me guess. It's a gnome with whales.
It's a leprechaun. But
God, I wish.
A leprechaun, whatever.
I just love also, by the way, how the rainbow manages to destroy a rock that was in the path.
But don't you see, Theo? It's a magical rainbow.
Fuck that! I want to play Mario Kart. No. So now we're doing dinosaur. Now we found the valley we will be safe.
So the heart of the jungle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
Jova, we have found the Great Valley. Cue the James Horner song.
I don't want to desecrate Horner's memory.
Pedro is right. This is also Rape of the Land Before Time. Holy shit.
That's exactly what I'm referencing to. The Great Valley.
Oh, but guys, it turns out this is not really the heart of the jungle. It's just an oasis.
Once again.
And now Leo is the hopeful one.
Can we please pick a personality for Leo and stick with it?
A chameleon? What?
Okay, I get that it's a chameleon, but they don't just
teleports
pop like that, though.
Sure, you want to handle this?
Sure is.
She's still getting inside her.
Okay, this is the Rainbow Shaman, who Uncle Oak just knows is the Rainbow Shaman.
What?
All right, what I miss?
We got... Okay. That's an incredibly suspicious sounding Whoopi Goldberg sound like, but thank goodness it's not.
What's called the Rainbow Shaman and what never name?
Her name is Rainbow Shaman.
So what did I miss?
Sure, we thought we found the heart of the jungle, but we didn't really. We're at this scene. Oh, by the way, we also saw the scene where they got milk from the zebra.
Porter Hansen.
Right.
She has an extremely low teen resume. She only did Dark Metropolis in 2010. I think it's a disaster movie. And she was a writer for a soundtrack of Highway 15. What? Who are these people?
I don't know. People too good for this movie.
This movie is pulling out the worst of humanity.
It's like that. It's like the Dr. Lautrec game.
Hey guys,
we don't know who they are, and yet they do a good job with the material.
Okay, guys, remember that song from earlier that involved them walking? This is the exact same. This is the exact same melody, and no, Tio, it's the exact same melody and music, but we're having different lyrics with a different singer. Totally a different song.
Of course.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I found one for my friends.
We get it, you're a vegetarian.
What?
I love how the mouth movement isn't even in sync from the looks of it.
Again, just like in Donkey Kong Country cartoon.
Okay.
At least that was based on a property that I enjoyed.
Uh,
What? No, please, movie, don't do this again.
Oh, you think that's bad to you? Wait till we actually
What?
wait till we actually see the heart of the jungle. We have not yet
Also,
found it.
No,
Since
no.
when chameleon equals, perfect perfect transmutation?
Apparently. Okay, Tio, question. Do they actually
Yes.
teach you this in school? Like, chameleons are shapeshifters, lions can be vegetarians, elephants can work with humans?
Not when I went in school, but I fear for a lot of millennials.
So, basically, the message is believe in yourself.
Oh, really?
I could get that off of a fortune cookie.
Yeah. Hmm?
No.
But no, please.
How long is there left?
26 minutes.
The worst is yet to come.
I need to get out of this movie fast.
Yeah, why has everyone believed in you again?
So wait, he's gonna ask the shaman how to get out of his fear.
No, he's gonna try and find the heart of the jungle that his mother told him about, where he'd be safe.
Yeah, weird. Where did that plot go?
Can you stop? Yeah, thank you.
Even though they have no personality whatsoever.
You
But then again,
stole
neither do I. So yeah.
Oh,
Fuck this.
it was never a secret you're a vegetarian. Why are you treating that like it's a secret?
Everyone in the whole pride knew about it.
Also, yeah, that's a weird analogy to LGBTI things.
The heart of the jungle was inside you the whole time.
No, please.
So, basically, he passed the test by telling the world he's a vegetarian for the sake of the safety of the kids.
You know, the whole specific animal feels completely different than the others of his species, and therefore is a bit ostracized by his people.
Rudolph.
Not just that, Jova, but go for a more recent example.
By the way, guys, he is now going to conquer his fear of water.
Brilliant.
Of course.
You gotta get.
It's like at the end of Neverending Story 2, where Bastion is forced to jump on a waterfall in order to conquer his fear of heights. Anyway.
So now, wait. Oh, for a moment I thought they were gonna rip off that one thing from Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
He's not afraid of water anymore.
Brilliant.
Oh God.
The heart is within.
It was within him all along. Get on the rainbow,
Sure.
guys. Get on.
Is that an Italian phrase translated badly?
Nope. The heart was in us all along, guys. Get on the rainbow.
I want
Anyway.
to choke you with that rainbow.
Anyway, what I was saying, Job, is that for just to use a more recent example, like.
Oh wait,
for-
hold
for
on,
recent-
Pedro. I have to stop you there because we're about to get another bout of
Also, the shaman is dealing with them.
dude. And now I
Taste
give
the
to you
rainbow.
the pool of milk. This was the heart of the jungle.
Why?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, again, Rainbow Road, everyone. Also, it's a rainbow, but it doesn't even have the color blue. Why?
We couldn't afford that color too.
I'm sorry, no.
Also, Teo, I'm gonna have to disagree. Rainbow Road is a lot more fun than this.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's Rainbow Road.
Which Rainbow Road are you on about?
And
Any of them.
Any of them.
Okay, guys, this has been what our characters have been working for. The heart of the jungle.
So the heart of the jungle is a pool of milk.
Yep.
What are the remaining 20 minutes?
Ha!
will be about?
Lion Jungle King! Get it?
Fuck this movie.
So,
Holy
this
shit.
is the heart of the jungle. My question. How can anyone survive? If you're a vegetarian, you've got scraps of leaves left. If you're a predator, well, you've only got the company to eat. How is this supposed to be the safest place for a youngster?
You know what, Joe?
Guys,
I'm
isn't this
actually-
place breathtaking? The characters are saying
No.
it's beautiful. Oh, and by the way, the antelope has a thing for the
No.
chameleon.
I'm not your dad.
Stop it. Like, you know what, Jova? I'm
Yeah?
starting to thinking that all these bad Italian movies are like some revenge against the German for the Magic Voyage.
Would not surprise me.
But,
God.
dude, enough is enough. Just stop it at some point.
Well, then again, not to mention too, shouldn't they just only release these movies on Germany if that was the case? Why make the rest of the world suffer as well?
Well, here's the thing,
Because
Pedro.
wait, they have been kicked out?
Well, okay. Basically, the shaman sensed that there was someone out there who she cannot allow in. So basically, she, for some reason, sent out these four, even though she could just hide the place. But
You have
Uncle
been
Ope,
banned.
but Uncle Ope has decided he's going to stay because
Wonderful.
he's old.
Leo doesn't
Can
even say
you-
goodbye to him.
So now we're down to 3.
Wow, the party size is going up and
Oh,
down.
hi. Are you actually going to, do something?
Yeah,
or be
he's
threatening in some kind of way. Bless you, Matt. You're at least trying.
yeah.
For our
Uh,
scenes, you died.
You know, he's got a point, actually. He doesn't have the teeth to protect them. Maximus is way bigger and stronger. Yeah, just let him take the kids home.
Also,
Oh, wait.
considering he's an
Oh.
elephant with the ivory thing, I guess that was a penis comparison joke.
Oh, that's right. We shouldn't agree with him because then he'll marry Savannah and he'll be an evil king, I guess. Well, because he betrayed Eli Font, the original king.
Of course.
That is literally the only reason we shouldn't side with him. Otherwise, it makes sense to trust him with those kids
But
over
Jova,
Leo.
he clearly has a menacing stare, clearly is evil for some reason.
Also, movie, we're supposed to be sad because, yeah, he can't be with them because he's a lion. Look, I know that there have been actual real-life cases of other species actually taking care of kids. Here's the thing, those are kind of abnormalities, and normally those happen after the species has had a big sense of loss. Like, yes, a lion did take care of some dogs, but that was after she kind of lost her cubs. It's like, it's not just a simple bout of, hey, I will automatically take care of anyone just because.
Because.
Just to finish what I was saying, like, again, the whole, with Leo, okay, I'm a vegetarian, which makes me ostracized from the other lions. Fucking Blue Sky Studios did this theme better with Ferdinand recently. You're being outdone by Blue Sky Studios, Italy.
Yeah.
Didn't we also try again in one of the Ice Age movies?
Yeah.
I don't know, Teo. I don't see Ice Age movies.
Yeah, I say, okay, the first
I stopped at 3.
The first two were good.
I stopped at 3 too.
The first two were good. I have not seen the third one, but I've heard bad things about it, and ever since then,
It's Reddit tier in a sense of trying to instill memes, but
but guys, so yeah,
Honestly, they all suck if you ask me.
so guys,
Yeah.
conveniently, one of the few things the movie actually did establish beforehand was that Uncle Ope knows the truth that Maximus sold out the king. So yeah. Oh, that's right. He originally wanted to stay because he wanted to retire.
So now we had a situation where like the hero apparently just gave up for like 5 minutes before going back for. I think we're finally entering climax territory because I'm so tired.
Nope. We're heading to
And not child abuse.
We're heading to the penultimate climax, though.
He finally learned how to roar. Charming.
You know, if you can just...
Why are you announcing your evil plan to them?
Oh, no.
Because why not?
You know, Maximus, if you can just kill the queen and become... Actually, could he just kill the queen now that...
Yeah, I mean, in this villain song, he said that he wanted IRM anyway if he was a king, so...
Why doesn't he just kill her in secret like he sold out the original king?
I guess she turns him on specially. Like...
Considering this movie, that would not surprise me.
Why is this movie making me pondering these things?
Well, to be fair to you, you did just see a lion helping soothe an elephant so she could give birth, a lion pinning down a zebra so she could give her milk, and a pool made entirely of milk that will suffice you for the rest of your life.
Fuck
This movie has a fetish.
Clearly, it's
Oh, by the
They're
way,
all talking over each other now.
Savannah's going to trust Maximus over the line who, helped her.
Why? Which is, if it was a legit
Savannah.
liar reveal, the trope I would actually be agreeing with the movie, but we're not
But he
even
wasn't
doing
lying.
it.
Savannah, if he could have eaten your kids, he would have done it before. Why wouldn't he have
Exactly.
eaten it before?
You're doing one of the worst trope in existence without actually doing it.
You better not be lying now.
Oh,
I'll go sit in a corner and just cry now.
it's okay. It's about to get even worse.
Well, let me guess. Uncle T. Lopez actually takes the bullet.
Oh no, T. Lopez.
Theo, please don't bring Tiago into this, please.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, and now she suddenly believes Leo.
Theo, I get that you're angry at your own people, but don't drag me into it. Don't drag my country into
You
it.
stole our pizzas. You need to pay.
We didn't steal your pizzas. We just made better pizzas than you. Maybe you should
Yeah,
get better at making
was gonna-
pizzas then.
So,
Oh
Dwibs?
yeah, Portugal did win the pizza making contest, so
Basic for those who don't know, Portugal recently beat Italy in the World Championship.
Really?
So
We're
yeah.
doing this.
Okay, now we're gonna rip off Lion King really hard. Wow. You cannot...
What should I care? This antelope was even barely in the movie.
Wow.
he's not even dying, he's just tired.
They're literally trying to pull off the death scene of Mufasa. Well, I mean, except for the fact that he talks before dying.
One of them.
Don't worry, dudes. Don't worry, dudes. We're about to get a clip show of all the adventures they had.
All depends on you.
Weren't 60 minutes enough? Like, I know the padding and everything, but isn't 60 minutes the minimum time?
Remember, Tio, they literally slowed down footage.
No, you know what? I'm gonna do the obvious thing and compare this to one of the shortest Disney movies ever, Bambi, because when you get down to it, Bambi is like 60 minutes long.
And now, guys, the movie is going to try with showing footage from the movie with this ever so somber soundtrack.
Fuck movie.
Flashback with him kicking a hyena. Flashback with him pinning down the zebra. Thank you all so much. Flashback of
Yeah, I
that.
don't know what the flashbacks are.
It reminds me of the theory that one of the MLPG free specials was padded out by artificially slowing down character voices.
Guys, look at all the good times they had.
Like, they showed a comparison between, how they should actually sound.
And Leo just goes to sleep.
Near the corpse of his friend.
Yep.
Charming. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, there you are. What's with the Shakespeare collar?
Because she's a female chameleon, so...
So, it's kind of unsure if Uncle Ope was actually dead or just sleeping.
Wait, so all the thing was pointless.
Brilliant.
Guys.
He's not very dead. This fucking movie.
We're nearly done, Tio.
Okay, Tio, are you ready for an incredibly stupid climax?
Well, of course. At this point, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like a nuke bomb out of nowhere.
You're
Also,
close.
this
Kill
poor
everyone.
snake.
You'll see, Tio. You'll see. Let's just say the movie's been saving. It's
Of
been
course.
saving. Like,
Also, more slow down.
to sum this up, most bad Netflix movies I see they're usually the bout of boring bad, as in
Or
they're
snake.
bad, but eventually, they just meander out. This movie, though, no. This movie has just the right pace and stupidity to keep the stupidity firing
What a
on all
loving
cylinders.
So what are they drinking?
It's,
They're apparently drinking nothing because there was nothing in that
Oh,
plate.
so that's how... Apparently they draw symbols on the elephants' foreheads.
Also, notice how the painting was out of sync.
So that's
Yeah.
how she got the mark. They know how to make marks.
It
Apparently.
I
represents
mean-
a ring, I guess. Come on, you can do it.
Why did that elephant's eyes suddenly become completely white during?
And typical
Yeah,
stop
can
the
you-
winning.
The uncanny valley in these movies is so... Yeah. Fuck this movie. Like, there's only so many times where I can say fuck this movie.
Yeah, is this like Shark Tale?
You know, at least with Shark Tale, there was a sense of, again, artistic license. So, okay, I could actually buy it because it wasn't trying to be all serious and stuff. This movie has the goal to think we're supposed to take the fact that he's a vegetarian this so gosh dang serious that this is how he solves at least 2 of the main plots. By revealing he's a vegetarian.
It doesn't help though. Well, the thing is, Joe.
Finally, someone's questioning the whole daddy thing.
Also,
Yeah.
just gonna say this right now, Savannah. You claimed he was lying earlier. What means he's not lying this time?
Sure, why not?
This
sure.
wedding was boring anyway. Let's see where this goes.
This is so...
Oh god, a court scene.
He's an asshole.
Where's Phoenix Wright when you need him? You know what? I'm gonna take...
Get
a
it, guys?
turnabout big
King
top
Eli
over
font
this.
just disappeared.
Yeah, objection, present the badge, all that shit.
And her painting just disintegrated.
What?
I guess realizing the truth caused it to
The
disintegrate.
thing is, we know he did it, but there's no evidence to suggest that he did it in the movie.
Maybe-
So they just.
You know.
Maybe
So wait, they just believe what
Wait.
Leo says at face value.
Yeah.
you see, guys, now this elephant is...
Maximus, just say that Leo's lying. They'll believe you too. Apparently, like this is.
Basically, this elephant is now deducing off of what Leo has said.
You know, if this is making the movie end faster, sure, why not?
You are a stupid villain. You know.
You know, if you could have just used
This
the Midas
breakdown
right...
is so terrible.
You know, you could strangle him. You're a snake.
Guilty.
One of us. No.
And now this vegetarian lion just managed to claw through an elephant's raw
Wow.
hide.
Wait, you notice how it's not even, impressed. It's just a literal texture keying patch.
And now
Yes, that's
for a sort of fight
Final
scene.
confrontation.
Yeah.
This is so uninspiring, anticlimactic.
Also, this music and these terrible shots.
And now he's biting into him. Some vegetarian you are.
Why?
Technically, it's not eating them.
I guess. What do you think?
So what is he gonna do? Like, okay, you can scratch him and everything, but how are you gonna actually kill him?
What? Meep meep.
What? Seriously?
And now
We're gonna
we're
operate
gonna
on
do a
Looney Tunes
Looney Tunes
logic.
shows that literally goes into the night.
Really?
Really, they were running around in a circle all
It's
night.
a bit
movie,
too late to turn this into a Looney
This is the
Tunes.
Benny Hill chase. Like, this is... The
So
movie
now
hasn't earned this in the slightest.
So now Maximus is tired out, which I guess gives Leo a fighting chance. So wait, no.
Turns out he doesn't.
Again, I just get the feeling this was Matthew Mercer breaking down in the recording booth.
But again, I wouldn't believe him. Poor bastard.
But
The
now...
career of a voice actor.
Oh, wait.
is-
Oh.
Hold on, guys.
You-
Remember,
you
there was
was
another
like that.
plot line we forgot about.
Oh,
That's
there we go.
being hunted.
The zoo brings back the king elephant.
And now it's sunset over there.
Of course, Michael Bay and everything.
Wow, they're reusing animation from earlier.
And then I guess they're gonna capture him, and
Yep.
that's how we're gonna get rid of him.
So yeah, they betrayed him.
Get it?
Slow down.
Oh, and
Fine.
that's just gonna end.
He was
No,
probably-
that would be merciful to him.
What? Oh, it's a
Oh wait, here it is.
what? What?
Wait, just wait.
Look at
Just
this.
wait.
Uh,
No.
Yes!
No.
Leo and the elephant had children!
Leo and the elephant had sex.
No.
I don't.
Yes!
Why?
They went there. And remind you, this is a kid's movie.
Well, remember, this is the same country that also had a mouse be in love with a human being, so I guess I shouldn't be that much surprised.
Wait,
also
listen,
he-
wait, listen. So she asked, how can I ever thank you? Wonder what he whispers into her ear about that. Oh. Gag me. But don't worry, guys. Now it's time for the absolute worst thing. The infamous song. Hey, Tia, remember how you thought that those monkeys might get high because they look Jamaican? Well, get ready for a psychedelic trip. Oh, by the way, just to remind you guys, there is an after-credit scene.
Of course, Nick Fury will gonna ask Leo to not come into the Avengers instead.
This
Like T'Challa to hunt him and expose his corpse in Wakanda. Please.
This song.
Matrix.
Yep. He's a vegetarian.
Fuck this.
It's just like food fetish.
Okay, I'm ending the bottle.
No. Oh, never mind. Okay. Guys, did you get it? He's a vegetarian.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
And now...
And his kids are an abomination against nature.
Don't worry, I'm still sober. I'm still, lucid enough.
And now, why not some more reused
Shamefully.
footage from the movie?
Because of course. What? Please end. End. Why even the cameraman wants to go home. Look at that.
This... Oh, Pac-Man, god damn.
Pac-Man. Like,
Isn't it so catchy, guys?
no. I hate you, Shiri, for this.
No, it gets even better, guys. This has not yet started to become trippy yet.
Of course.
Well, I don't understand, Teo. Why does your country hate the art of animation?
It's like it reminds me of Quest for Camelot.
You're not even exaggerating, Pedro. This is not even just bad. This is spiteful.
Like-
Animation.
Seriously, it's like this was made with a grudge against somebody. You put most of your song effort into this song.
Tentacle rape. Yay.
What? Distributed by the Weinstein Company.
Of course.
Okay, now this is where we start getting trippy.
Space.
I'm rapping.
Oh, great. Now
A
we're in
rapping
space. Sure, why not?
lion.
At this point.
Leo, vegetarians don't eat cheese. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like, I just realized he's been into milk. Vegetarians don't do milk.
Well, isn't that
No,
like
I thought it was
vegan?
vegans that don't
Yeah.
do
There's like an
dairy
entire
product.
subgroup or
Well,
something.
No,
Yeah.
remember, it's usually soy milk that vegetarians drink.
Of course, soy people.
So,
Rocket?
Also, where was this scene when Maximus was having his acid trip?
I don't know. A carrot poked into a banana.
Is the banana supposed to represent the moon?
Also,
Yeah.
why Leo is having this singing thing with the monkeys instead with his, supposed friends?
Oh.
And children.
Okay.
That's it, I guess.
No. There's still an after credit scene.
Well, can we have our final
But
thoughts
let's look
during
at these
the-
credits, all in lowercase. Oh, except for two just
Okay,
films. Look,
Borgia.
Are they-
lowercase.
No, they're not in Comic Sans, okay.
That woman should be arrested.
But still, look at
Lyrics,
that.
Sarah. Yeah, Sarah. I'm sorry, you suck at lyrics.
What
Line
is
producer.
Java is right. We're all in lowercase. This is
Also, apparently an
presented so
Italian
badly.
corporation
This is
was
like
in charge.
2006, like YouTube.
After
movie
we're
maker.
done with this movie, I'm gonna watch again the credit words in order to understand better which people are to blame.
Theme
Yeah, they're
songs.
scrolling way too quickly.
Hey, don't you know, don't you see, Shiri, what the makers wanted to not be
Warner Brothers? Wait. Oh, you can't use the Warner Brothers logo.
Italian. Actually, no, that's apparently the Italian division of Warner Bros. Distributed this thing here.
Oh. Oh, right. Weinstein and all that affiliation with Warner Brothers. Terrence Stone, Fred Stoller, Terrence Stone again. Casting for U.S. version, you already said that. What is wrong with these credits? Like, I shouldn't have to ask what's wrong with these credits, but what is wrong with these credits?
Francesco Mastrofini, what did he do?
So let me get this straight. Yes.
This is so...
You slow down footage in the movie, yet you
painful.
can't slow down the credits so we can actually read them, unless nobody wanted to see properly.
I guess they just wanted the film done with.
Yeah, they wanted people to not recognize their names.
Research
This is
and
the kind of movie parents put on for the children.
They actually have people crediting them for research and development. Research.
No, Shira, I'm gonna have to disagree. This is the movie that abusive parents put on for their children.
Yeah. The thing that they're just gonna stay quiet for like an hour.
3D effects.
Not just that too. As far as I'm concerned, showing this movie to a kid is considered child abuse.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh god. Also, they didn't even translate all of the credits. Like, how lazy can you be? Oh, insurance. You needed to credit insurance.
Oh, there you go. Thanks
to
Can I
special
claim
thanks to the
insurance
lot.
for having to watch this?
And infinite thanks. So we have thanks, special thanks, and infinite thanks. There's 3 levels of thanks.
And now it's time for that after credits scene.
Here we go. Well, it's less than 10 seconds.
Remember, guys, it has to be kept a secret.
It's just the ending bit from before.
Yeah, totally. It was totally worth staying around for the credits for that.
I mean, why even? This, you know what? This was cathartic, like seriously. It shows that none of us are at a point in our lives when we have to look back and say we were in this. I think... Okay, who wants to go first on Final Thoughts?
Me.
Actually, I was going to say Shiroi, but okay.
Dwarf seems to want to go first, so go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go first. Wow. I don't... Okay, the animation's poor, the story makes no sense, there's like a bajillion different plots, the songs are awful, and seriously, what's with the crossbreeding at the end?
But Liz, Leo is a vegetarian, that's how all this was possible.
It's like the ending of Pixels where that guy has like the 2 bird hybrids.
Yeah.
Although I'll argue I think Pixels has more taste than this.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it, I'm done.
Shiroi, how about you? Oh, never mind, Tio.
I thought Tio wanted to.
This movie is painful. Like, now I hate my country. Now I hate Shiri. Now I hate myself. No, I already hated myself, but whatever. The point is, now I hate everything.
I
Congratulations,
don't like myself either.
So are you now the
okay.
Italian version of I hate everything?
Technically, it was referenced right to that first because during that finale commentary, you were literally saying that you were hating. I don't blame everybody.
Again, Pedro, I kind of blacked out, so I don't remember.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Pedro.
You need to go back and listen to that recording.
Hold on, Pedro. I will discuss it with you later. But point being, fuck this movie, like seriously,
Sure.
and fuck whoever thought it was a good idea to greenlight this and actually give money to these people.
Well, remember, it took years to make, and I think because no one would greenlight
But don't you see?
but Netflix greenlights
And
everything.
This is Italy's masterpiece. 10 years in the
also,
making.
Fuck this movie.
Actually,
for
more than 10
actually
years.
Fuck this movie for staining the resume of people like Matt Mercer or Grant George's career. Like, we need to get this. We have this movie in the resume now. It can never go away. We will have to bear this cross for the rest
Well,
of our
Matthew
fucking
has
lives.
clearly expressed his feelings.
I'm
about it.
definitely seeing why Matthew said, "Dear God, Netflix." Like
you have all my sympathy, Matt, and all my apologies on behalf of my country.
Look, I know that your job is fun, but I'm guessing this is one of those cases where it's not fun.
at all. Anyway, I'm done. I don't want to watch this movie ever again. So please,
Okay.
just be over.
I'll go next then. What everyone else said, the only thing I really have to add is that I didn't really do anything wrong in terms of the fairy fencer stuff, but I will take all blame for this to you. That's all I have to say, really. So, yeah, this was a terrible time.
I'm sure we'll be able to look back on this and laugh.
Pedro?
Oh, I'm laughing. Yes, Pedro.
Well, that was, like, again, it was just like what I expected from an Italian animated film. Like, the plot makes no sense. There's incredibly questionable plot points that make me wonder what kind of sick fucks made this. Like, is every animator in Italy a fucking sick fuck? I
can tell you, Pedro, there are at least one or two people who are not. I swear. Like, I know that at this point it's really hard to trust me on this, but I beg you, trust me. There are
no, I'm willing to believe that because I want to believe that there was at least one of them who's not.
But that's really the problem. If it's an exception and not the rule, you clearly have some problems.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
like like Dweb said, the plot is terrible, the songs are terrible, everything is
Don't you
terrible.
mean the multiple plots? Like, there are at least 7. I kept
I'll
it
just-
out.
I'll just generalize. Everything is terrible.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, again, it's like Alvin and Chipmunks too. Like, it doesn't know how to stick with something.
Heck, even
Chipmunks-
with Alvin and the Chipmunks too, there are at least some funny things. This,
Is that the one in the high school?
yes.
Yeah.
That's basically the one with the lines, in the words of the immortal Donald, you're fired.
I didn't even
Yeah.
like the original cartoon, so I watched just whatever I will.
I never
But
saw the
anyway,
original cartoon, so.
Go ahead, Pedro.
like seriously, I don't understand how the hell these things get made and nobody puts a stop to them. I mean, do these movies get released in Italy and apparently everybody's just okay with it?
Again, Pedro, that's the thing that boggles me the most. The fact that, as an Italian, I heard practically nothing about these movies until they get reviewed by Americans. So I'm actually wondering if these things are made specifically for exportation only. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised too, because that's
But-
kind of that's one of the big markets. Because Brazil has a similar thing. Brazil has Video Brinquedo. Check out Bob Show's
Yeah.
reviews if you have.
yeah, I know them. I know both of the Video Brinquedo and the other company that does the 2D rip-offs, like the Dalmatian one or the Dinosaur one.
Yeah,
Or
you
the
can also
Kung Fu
check
Panda
Fellas's. You can also check Fellas's reviews for all of those '90s animated studio that was trying to, make a quick buck out of the Disney movies from the '90s and all that stuff. This has always been a kind of an underground market in animation. Make these really cheap rip-offs of a much more successful Pixar or Disney movie, and try to make some kind of quick buck from the parents who don't know the difference between each other. And I'm guessing Italy saw the profits in this and decided to take a gander at this. Surprisingly, like, I've seen plenty of those, and like even them, like most of the time they're just stupid. But the ones made by this country are always so terrible and completely sick. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand how the hell this.
It's also the craziness that boggles me the most. Like, it's not just a bad plot; it's a plot that is insane.
Like,
But-
you'd
Yeah.
think a plot about a
It's
lion being a
and it's
vegetarian.
consistent with these guys, like the Legend of Titanic, Tentacolino.
The Secret of
that
Anastasia.
Yeah, also Jova, that movie that I mentioned about that Pinocchio sequel where he saves the charisma, that kind of shitty insanity is there too.
Oh boy.
Why? Like,
It's
I
anyway.
can't.
I really want to understand what exactly is going on inside
These people's
Espe-
heads.
especially Mono TV, since they're the ones who are responsible for most of them.
Yeah,
And they have
I-
their own
I need-
cinematic universe.
Yeah, and I need to mention again, Mondo TV were the guys who actually paid for having all of Tatsunoko actual decent animes back in the 70s, 80s. So
Yeah.
it's like something magically happened that screwed their entire brains.
I wish
My
I could
guess-
sit in a corner of
Like I said,
the
too.
office
Maybe,
and just observe everyone.
like I said, too. Maybe my theory is correct. Maybe they weren't making that much profit with those animes, so they looked at the underground Disney ripoff market and they thought, all right, let's go this route.
Also, now the fact that the Italian mafia sponsored The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog makes a lot more sense because of the nature of that cartoon.
The fact that that cartoon actually looks good compared to a lot of Italian animation.
Yes, but it has that kind of insanity trademark. So.
I believe in Sonic the
Yeah.
Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog has been my fortune.
Literally.
But
Anyway.
I agree with you, Joe. I will watch that over this every single day.
Anyway,
Yeah.
this was god awful. Joe,
Yeah.
but please close us out so I
Close
don't
us
have to
out.
think about this piece of crap ever again.
So, okay, this is one of two things I've seen that's brought you to that state of hating everything. Between this and Fairy Fence Ref. I hate to say it, at least Fairy Fence Ref wasn't too assaulting on the eyes as much as this. Like,
At least Fairy Fence Rap had a gameplay that can be.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, Joe, but Fair Fence Ref
I'm
is
talking
60 parts with... Go ahead,
I'm
sorry.
talking about the norm page. Like, seriously, the norm was that, yes, Fairy Fence Ref had a lot of gratuitous scenes, but for the most part, you were looking at sprites. That, for the most part, were par. Like, you're not gonna tell me that looking at Leo the Lion was more visually pleasing than Fairy Fence Ref, are you?
Sure, no, I'm not.
That-
But at the same
Go on.
But at the same time, it's not really a fair comparison because they're very different markets and
Yeah, but they both came out around the same year.
in Japan. But sure, why not?
Like, again, though, what I'm saying is, like, oh, to look at. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that's not fair, but what the hell? This movie doesn't play fair anyway. Like, seriously. What is this? This movie is just... Wow. Just... Wow, what were you thinking? Like, again, okay. A lion being a vegetarian. Good. Fine. Whatever. Make it fantasy-based, except they try and be realistic with it. They rip off stuff right out from the core there. It's like they know that most companies aren't going to bother suing them. And for kids, yeah, let's see. We have we have sort of attempted rape for kids. We have species interbreeding, and I know that is technically a thing in real life, but again, for kids, not exactly explained in the best way. Like, okay, what is this movie even trying to tell kids? That you should be yourself, that you should be true about yourself? Well, fat chance, because being true about yourself in this case is, well, it nearly kills Leo. Like, he is so skinny. I cannot, for the life of me, harp on
Again,
enough.
you can see his ribcage
Yeah.
throughout the movie.
And yeah, characters just come and go as they please for the most part outside the main cast. The songs are some of the worst I've ever heard before. The visuals are, just all kinds of wrong here. And again, this movie broke down Matthew Mercer. That in and of itself is a cardinal sin. You guys have covered pretty much most else. In fact, Pedro's was actually longer than mine. So, yeah, this movie was terrible. I hope you enjoy our commentary of it. Don't worry, if you have Netflix, it's an easy way to view it. God help us all.
Yeah, it's a good way to tell you whether you invested your monies in a good way.
Netflix, the same company who were so sorry that they didn't support Boss Baby before, that they're now making, well, allowing DreamWorks to have a Netflix exclusive Boss Baby sequel called Boss Baby Something to the Office. Whatever. It's a Netflix movie at its worst. This was a travesty. We will weep for humanity afterwards. Good day.
So yeah.
So,
See
yeah.
everybody.